Hello there. It is essential that shifting between active and passive be well understood before your English exam. This is a highly considered task in the baccalaureate exam, introduced by the instruction rewrite sentence A so that it means the same as sentence B. To shift from active to passive, you need to go through a number of steps. These being 1. Identify the verb and its tense. Here we have the verb to arrest. It's a regular verb. It takes ed. For regular verbs, we add ed at the end for both past simple and past participle. If the verb is irregular, we need to check our irregular verbs chart. Step 2, which is the most important, is to conjugate the verb to be in the tense of the verb in the original sentence. Step 3 would be to add the past participle of the verb. Step 4 is to flip the sentence, to begin the sentence with the thief, which is the object, which after that will become the subject of the passive sentence. The thief was, not were, because it's singular, arrested, the past participle of arrest, plus by the authorities, which is the agent in the passive sentence. Let's practice this. Sentence A goes, the students are doing the test. Sentence B begins with the test. Are doing here is our verb. It's conjugated in the present continuous. Now we shall do the same to the verb to be, which is either is or are, plus the stem of be, which is be, and ing, being, plus the past participle of the verb to do, which is done. The test is, not are, because it's singular, being done by the students. The freedom fighters have won the war. Sentence B begins with the war. Have won here is our verb, which is in the present perfect. We did the same to the verb to be, which is either have or has, plus the past participle of be, which is been, plus the past participle of the verb to win, which is won. The war has been won by the freedom fighters. The judge had summoned the witnesses. Sentence B begins with the witnesses. Had summoned here is our verb. It's the verb to summon in the past perfect tense. For the verb to be, it is had been with all personal pronouns, either singular or plural, plus the past participle of the verb to summon, which is summoned. The witnesses had been summoned by the judge. The occupation was targeting the civilians. Was targeting is our verb. It's in the past continuous tense, formed by the auxiliary to be in the past, plus the stem of target, which is target, plus ing. When we do the same for the verb to be, it is either was or were, depending on the subject, plus stem plus ing. So it goes, the civilians were, not was, because it's plural. The civilians were being targeted by the occupation. The war in Gaza must end. Sometimes you may encounter modal verbs like can, could, should, and may. Here we add the base form of the verb to be to the modal verb, and then we add the past participle of the verb to end, which is ended. The war on Gaza must be ended. Sentence A goes, we will not forget about Gaza. Sentence B begins with Gaza. Will not forget is our verb here. It's in the negative form and in the future simple. For the verb to be, it's will plus the stem of to be, which is be. Gaza will not be past participle of the verb to forget, which is forgotten. Gaza fights the word. Here's a simple sentence in the present simple. Both Gaza and the word are used as singular nouns, and they both use singular verbs. For the verb to be, it's either is or are, and then we add directly the past participle of the verb to fight, which is fought. The word is fought by Gaza, per se. Here you have a number of active sentences. Use the comments to turn them into passive. And please allow me to wish you wholeheartedly the best of luck in your baccalaureate exam. And feel free to ask me your questions in the comments. Peace.